everyone, welcome to the Business Strategic Thinking and Planning series. In today's episode, we are still exploring the Around 10 Biz Coaching Program. And this is the third episode. If you haven't watched our two videos that went out already, you don't have to worry. We'll include them in the description box. And I'll just do a recap of what we tackled the last time in the last video. So we were looking at values reflection, and then living the values in business, values to others, and Jacques took us through the values assessment. And I must say that it's important that you follow through so that you can see the importance of these videos, and they can actually add value to you and your business. In today's episode, we'll be doing the personal mission statement, business mission statement, and the combined mission statements. So you can just grab a pen and paper just to jot down some of the questions that I'll be posing. And today's video will be more of exercises. So it's quite crucial that you can just listen to the questions and be able to answer. You can even pause through the video so that you can be able just to think about it for a moment. And yeah, we can just start with the personal mission. So you're going to list at least 3 things that you want most in your life, all right? And in that, there's just a follow-up question that states, at the core, what do you really want personally and emotionally out of life? So it's really important for you to give yourself time and just actually give it a thought, and it's not something that you should actually make up, but what is it that you actually want in life. So the second thing that you'll do, you'll list at least 3 things you'd like to experience in your lifetime. And when thinking about these, you can just ask yourself this question: what would you like to see happen globally and locally, or in any aspect of your life? So you can also do the same. Just think about those 3 things that you'd like to see happening globally and locally in your life. Right, moving on to the next one. List at least 3 things that you believe make you unique, right? I don't think that could be hard, but yeah, you can just jot down 3 things. And what is it that you can just think of? You can think about what gifts you have, right? And yeah, we know that gifts are something that are special to people and they make them unique. So you can just think along those lines, right? So the last one is, so you're going to also list 3 things, list at least 3 improvement or positive actions that you can undertake in your life during the next 2 weeks, all right? Complete the statement starting. So you can just complete these 3 statements that you'll be putting down. Complete the statement starting I can, and then you write whatever it is that your goals are, or positive actions that you want to take in your life for the next 2 weeks. Right. So this is quite important because these add up and they make up your personal mission statement. So we're moving on to personal mission statement, right? So it's important for you to finish the previous exercise before coming into this one, right? Because it's like a follow through, right? I'll just pause in between so that you get to think about it and jot it down, right? I will. Right? And in this I will statement, so this is just transpiring from the last statement that was stated that you should at least write 3 improvements or positive action that you'd like to undertake in your life for the next 2 weeks. So it's something that I should also let you know. So yes, you can just write I will, and then you write whatever it is that you write. Okay. and then using my, and then the third one was the gifts, right? So using your gifts, I will, using my, so this is the second statement, using my, right? I just need to put it out there. Using my gifts to accomplish the second one, if you remember, it was to accomplish things I'd like to experience in my life. Okay, moving on to the fourth one, right? And this one is, it correlates with the first statement that I asked for you to answer, right? It says, and in doing so, also achieve things I want the most out of my life. So those things that you want out of most in your life, you'll just put it there. And then that's how your personal mission statement comes to be. So that's why I said that it's really important that you finish the first exercise, your personal mission first, so that you can be able now to compile a sentence out of all these things so that you know what your personal mission statement is out of all the things that you have jotted down. Right. I hope you find this exercise really helpful. So we're moving on to the business mission, right? So it's pretty much the same thing that happens, but I'll just take you through so that you can understand, right? Okay. And it's quite different because now it's business, right? But it's not so different. It's just the same feel to it. You'll just see. Okay, let me just, so the first statement is, list at least 3 things I want the most out of work. So you can just think about, you can just pose this question to yourself, right? In line with this statement that you, in line to the statement. What are the personal and emotional successes you really want from what you do, right? So you can just list all those things that you'd like, you'd want most out of your work. And you can just put it down with that question in mind, right? Moving on to the second statement, to the second, I'm going to list 3 things, right? And it's the list 3 things that you'd like to experience in your career, right? And the question that you can also pose when thinking about all these 3 things is actually, what would you like the ultimate benefit to others be as a result of your contribution, right? So you can just think along those lines and list all these 3 things. Moving on to the third statement, things that I believe make me unique, right? What are your gifts? So this is still the same thing, but you can just think about this one in a work environment or in a career environment, right? So the gifts that you think that you offer to a workplace, right? Or in your career. So you can just list all those 3 things, unique things about you. Okay, and then the fourth one, that is the last one, improvement or positive actions that you'd like to undertake in your business during the next 2 weeks. So you'll be just jotting that down, and in each of the 3 statements that you'll be putting down, you'll be starting with I can, right? So that's very crucial because that's what you are aiming to do, right? Yes. Moving on to the business mission statement. I think you know how this will go, but I'll just take you through it because I'm just here to help you. Okay, so in the business mission statement, the first one is I will, and this one correlates with the last one that I just said, which is the improvement or positive actions that you'd like to undertake in your business for the next 2 weeks. Moving on to the next, this one is matched up with the third statement that I said. So this was about your gifts. Using my gifts, right? Using my gifts, you won't put gifts, but you will put whatever gifts that you have, you offer at a workplace Right. Moving on to the third one, right? This one correlates with the second statement that I said, and it says things that you'd like to experience in your career, right? So you'd like, it says to accomplish 1, 2, and 3, right? And those 3 things that you had stated, right? To accomplish those 3 things that you'd like to experience in your career, right? That you'll jot them down. And the last one is, and in doing so, also achieve. And this one matches up with the first statement that I had stated, which is things I want the most out of work. So in doing so, also achieve those 3 things that you want out of work, and you just jot them down. And that's how your business mission statement comes about. So yeah, this is really quite interesting. So now we'll be moving on to the combined mission statement, right? So in the combined mission statement, you will be completing these following questions, right? So this incorporates both your business and personal mission statements, right? So you write all those things that you had put down in your personal mission as well as your business mission statement. Using all those things all the gifts that you offer at a workplace and all those personal gifts that you have, you put them down to accomplish, and then you put down things you'd like to experience in your career, as well as things that you'd like to experience in life, right? And in also doing so, also achieve things that you want the most out of life and work. So you can just put that down, and that's how your combined mission statement comes about. That is where today's video will end. I hope you really found it interesting and insightful. And don't forget to like, comment, and share our videos. We really appreciate your comments as well. Thank you so much for joining us. You'll catch us in the next video. Bye.